everybody, and welcome to another video. My name is Chelsea and I create content about motherhood, my lifestyle, cleaning, and organizing. Today's video is actually going to be a clean and tidy video. My husband and I actually left for a funeral this past weekend, so we've been gone for 4 days. And now that we're back home, things got a little crazy because my brother's dog was here and my parents were watching the kids because Will and I just went by ourselves, which was nice. So the house is in need of a little bit of TLC. It's not too bad, but it needs a little bit of help. So that's what we're going to do today, but I also wanted to kind of give a little bit of a life update in this video as well, since we've had some things happen. And so a couple of weeks ago I ended up having to put Addie, my shepherd, down. She was like 12 or 13, we're not exactly sure how old she was, but we ended up having to put her down, unfortunately. But even though it's a major bummer, the situation itself was the best it possibly could have been, and she's not struggling anymore and she's not in pain or anything anymore. So it was probably the hardest for me because she was the first dog that I got and I've had her for the last 11 years. My other dog's doing really well with it, and the kids are all doing really well. So the situation itself happened, I feel like, the best it possibly could, and it just kind of felt like it was her time. So I was glad I was able to be there with her and everything like that. So that happened, and then around that same week, Amelia got sick, and she was sick for a few days, and then Amy got sick, and then I got sick, and then Will got sick. So that's why I had skipped the prior week for getting a video out, even though I had intended to, because we were all sick. So kind of back on track now. I have some videos that I'm pretty excited about that are going to be coming out hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I have some plans and some ideas and some things that I want to do, so those are kind of up and coming. So I'm trying to get a video out like Mondays and Fridays, and if I don't get a video out Monday, which is kind of my more consistent day I'd like to try to do, if I don't get a video out Monday, then my goal is to get one out Friday. So that's kind of my plan. Maybe as much of a stickler about getting a video out every week as a lot of other YouTubers are, because the reality of it is I got into this for fun. And it'd be nice to make money with it eventually, but I got into it for fun. I got into it for a creative outlet, and I've been really enjoying it. So I want to continue doing it that way and kind of see what happens. Yes, there are ways that I would like to improve my videos on using some of the tools that YouTube offers or like TubeBuddy offers, but those are kind of some things in the future. So that's kind of where we're at. And then, like I had said, my husband and I were out of town last weekend for his grandpa's funeral. So it's just been like a crazy last couple weeks, and Amelia finished school and Amy finished her gym classes, and I am no longer working at the martial arts studio. I think I've mentioned that in some of my previous videos that I was also working part-time in the office at a martial arts studio, and I'm no longer doing that. I was there for about 9.5 years, and I loved it, and I learned so much, and I trained there and kind of grew up there. The kids kind of grew up there, I guess, a little bit, because I was pregnant with both of them and had both of them while I was working there. So Amelia wants to actually do the Tigers program at the studio in the fall after she starts school. So that's kind of the plan that we have for that as well. But I'm no longer working there. So I'm enjoying being a mom and focusing a little bit more on this channel because I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I also recently started drawing again. I am going to post some of that stuff up, I think, on Facebook. I used to draw. I'm artistic. I used to paint and draw, and I like coloring and things like that. So I just haven't done it for so long because your priorities just change, you know. And it was martial arts, and it was growing my business, my pet sitting and horse riding business. So it was growing that business, and I think as we do things like that, sometimes we phase away from those things that we do that maybe are a little bit more childlike. Like as an adult, everybody says, well, you have to grow up. Well, we lose a lot of those things, I think, and coloring was kind of, I think, one of those things. Painting, being artistic, right? Being creative. is one of those things that I think sometimes we lose track of. So I've started doing that as well. So I will be sharing some of that, probably more on Facebook than I will here on YouTube. But if you guys are interested, let me know, and I mean, I'd be happy to share. And I think that's it for kind of my life update. I feel like the last 3 weeks have been such a whirlwind just in general with my life, but working on getting back on track with it. And without further ado, let's get started with summer clean and tidy video. So I decided before I really got going here, I was gonna make myself an iced coffee. And so I made myself some cashew milk, and I had some leftover coffee from the other day. And so today my plan is to tidy up and vacuum the kids' room, clean the bathroom, and vacuum our living room, kitchen area, and then of course do the dishes because the load that's in the dishwasher is actually clean. I need to empty that from the other day. So that's kind of my plan, just a general tidy for the summer. And as I'm going, I'm kind of writing my list of things I need to do. We did get chickens not that long ago, which I do believe I told you guys about. And so we're gonna have to go out there and collect their eggs, of course, you know, like we usually do every day, and that kind of stuff. So whatever else kind of comes up, we'll see, but mostly going to be probably cleaning and tidying of the house. Almost got my iced coffee going here. Got myself cashew milk for the rest of the week, except I'm spilling it all over the place. And ice. Little glimpse at my lunch here. I was realizing that I was getting a little grouchy, so I was like, oh, it's lunchtime, I need to eat something for lunch. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I will get started on the cleaning. Say something. You're on the screen.
Hey guys, did you know I'm pie?
You have something to say, Amy?
Mom, Mommy, I want to show the camera.
Okay.
Hey guys, I can jump across my bed. Die.
Oh my goodness.
Mama, stop. Master, how jump my bed?
She can jump, huh?
Mama, stop.
You know jump?
I will. Oh. Guys, look at this unicorn bag I got.
That's very cool.
My gosh, I'm gonna put my grown-up ones in here.
Very nice back. That's a very nice backpack, Amy.
Oh, my sister mermaid.
That's very nice.
Come on, my sister mermaid.
Okay, I'll let you guys get back to playing, okay? You want to wave bye?
Bye.
We did take you guys with us to go check on the chickens, but we did end up getting 3 eggs. We usually get 3 or 4 eggs a day. We have 4 chickens, but there was one of them in there that was broken, so not sure if that was the other chicken or if that was from the other day, from like earlier this morning or something. So this is what we got today. We got 3 today. That's it for this video. I did end up tidying up and vacuuming the kids' room. I didn't end up showing you guys that because it was getting a little later in the day and the kids were needing some of their own space. So I was kind of dealing with that while I was cleaning. So I don't post that stuff typically on my channel because I don't feel like it needs to be shown. That's something that, you know, as a mom or as parents, we would work with our kids. We don't need to display the more challenging times online. So I didn't show that, but I did end up getting that done. Not quite to the extent that I wanted, but it was better. I did get it vacuumed, which was the main thing I wanted to do. But that's it. We took care of the chickens and I did the kitchen and did all that stuff that I wanted to do. So it was a pretty successful day, even though it wasn't maybe as deep cleaning as it could have been, but that's okay. It doesn't always have to be that way. That's just what we got today for our summer clean and tidy video, and we'll catch you guys in another video.